Your papa
has given
your hand
oh, your hand
in a marriage to Signor Pantalone.
in marriage to Signor Pantalone.
We must think of a way to help Isabella and Flavio escape so they can marry.
And if I help, what do I get?
You get some pasta
And
some scudi
and
my love.
I must think of a plan to bring the two young lovers together. And no, I will have a Flavio serenade Isabella tonight beneath the balcony. Zanibupo, you are a genio.
Tonight, I will disguise myself as Signor Pantalone. I will go to the house of Il Dottore. I will serenade Isabella, and I will steal her away.
I'm hungry.
Not now, later.
It's so dark.
The play's climax comes in the supposed night scene when the three suitors of Isabella try to serenade her, but actually fall into confusions and ineffective conflicts with each other in the mimed darkness.
It must have been a mouse.
What is this? It's a pantalone, it's a scooty bag. I'm rich. I'm rich.
But of course, everything works out happily in the end for the young lovers.
Pantalone. Salute. Your hand, my dear. That ring. How long you wear that ring?
I wear this ring all my life.
This is my daughter.
What?
She wears the crest of the Familia Pantalone. Daughter.
Papa.
You've grown, son.
I have come to take what is mine. No! See?
No!
See?
The Turks are attacking! The Turks are attacking!
The Turks are attacking?
Yes, and they got sharpened knives and a long swords!
Attenzione, attenzione! I, the great Capitano, know that when the Turks are attacking, it's every man, every woman, every child for myself!
What do you got in your doublet?
Your scooty bag!
If I'd have known this, I would have married you myself.
That's all right, I'm already married.
And the come.
And go on! And go! And go!
Most of the traditional rituals relate to primitive human needs or activities, courtship, harvest, or hunting. The village of Abbots Bromley has a horn dance which mimics the deer hunted by the prehistoric Europeans, as painted in the caves at Lascaux in France. If this dance is as ancient as some scholars conjecture, it may be one of the oldest continuous traditions of performance of any kind in the world, of at least the same antiquity as the Greek folk festivals from which Aristotle says the classical drama evolved. This horn dance is much less modern in style than the Morris dances and resembles the hunting dances of some American Indian tribes, which share the same theme and the deer emblem. In the original form of the dance, at Abbots Bromley, the whole company makes a countryside perambulation lasting all day. This perambulation is carried out at least once a year. It starts from the door of the parish church and ends in a club feast at one of the oldest inns in this ancient town. The 6 Morris men each bear a set of antlers. Their normal method of processing is to trot in Indian file. When the leader desires to perform the stationary set dance, he merely rounds the chain off into a circle. The set dance is a symbolic fight between the 2 groups of protagonists. They advance, retire, and cross sides. It looks realistic enough as the sets of horns are swung down and up as the dancers lunge forward at each other. After the set dance, the leader simply casts off or goes forward, while all tail on behind in single file. In Britain, such prehistoric culture includes the myth of ancient giant inhabitants, 2 of whom were called Gog and Magog, and the figures of these 2 continue to ornament the Guildhall in the modern city of London. This race of giants was supposedly killed off by Brutus, founder of the ancient British tradition, as described in Edmund Spenser's Fairy Queen.
Welcome to our fair. How be ye?
In this sequence, the ancient giants are accompanied by the traditional male symbol of the hobby horse.
We shall do another hanky dance.
Oh, my
A dance that represents fertility. That's called the stork. You know, the one that brings the babies.
Another symbolic and distinctive animal, the stork, is evoked by the movements of this Morris dance. The handkerchief movements represent the stork's head as it searches for food. The dancer's gestures also mimic this bird's one-legged stance when they shake the bells on the raised leg. We too continue to associate the stork with fertility.
Just like this stork. the sword dance from this village of slates.
You're really talented. You should
Oh,
clap
indeed.
your hands with the music.
The first figure is the planting.
Oh, the planting of the sea.
In the Slates sword dance, we have an exceptionally elaborate seasonal choreography, which follows the format of the American song about John Barleycorn. For each set marks a part of the crop cycle. We include the planting and the growing and the reaping and milling of the grain. Each set is completed by the raising of a magic mandala, the pentangle, a favorite medieval good luck charm to ward off evil spirits, which dates back to the ancient Hebrew tradition of Solomon. As in Shakespeare's theatre, the aristocrats mingled at such fairs with the merchants, artisans and peasants, all showing off their best manners and costumes, as in these elaborate and authentic recreations of Elizabethan court dress. This ostentation of costume and even cruder self-indulgences were censured, attacked and finally destroyed by the Puritans, who also closed the theatres after Shakespeare's time during the Civil War. The Puritans correctly said that many of these festivals were pre-Christian and even aggressively pagan in their character.
Most excellent musicians, Gentles, though you do mock me, I do bring good word, and I would put an end to this vile dancing and foolish singing in vile dancing and singing.
However, Queen Elizabeth herself passionately loved finery, pageants and festivities of all kinds, so that the climax of the Renaissance pleasure fair is properly the arrival of the Queen herself and of her court. These scenes are based on historical activities by the real Queen Elizabeth, here played by Luisa Puig in a very authentic manner.
Cheers! Hip, hip!
But what dance would you? A pavon, a caranto, a galliard,
Hey, if it please your grace, I would dance La Volta.
La volta it is then. Good gentle.
The Queen delighted in a dance called La Volta, considered rather daring because the male partner must throw the woman into the air by grasping her corset front and then thrusting his knee against her buttocks to move her upwards.
Afore Her Majesty goeth forth to sample the joys of pleasure fair, yet she would speak some few words unto ye all.
Good, my loving people, though God hath raised me high, yet this I count the glory of my crown, that I have reigned with your love. It is not my desire to live nor reign longer, but that my life and reign shall be for your good. You have had and shall have better and wiser princes. But you shall never have a prince who loves you more.
With its tremendous vitality, picturesque dances and performances, and magnificently ornate costumes, the Renaissance pleasure fair authentically evokes the energy and colour which makes the Elizabethan age so attractive even to our own times.